Mission Catwalk is brought to you by
MCB key card. I feel everybody. I feel everybody. Who ready? We now start. Get ready, day. Set a bong start. Meet we on the way.
Hello, designers. For your next mission, you will create a costume for the CAMPARI Carnival Queen. Your costume must represent the vibe and energy of CAMPARI Carnival. You will have a budget of $4,000 for fabric at Pablo's and a trimming budget of $1,500. So don't go wasting it on feathers. You will have 8 hours to complete this mission, and then it's catwalk time. Good luck.
Happy that I made it this far. I just need to do my best now, moving forward, and bring my A game.
Oh my God, man.
Wine and free it up, wine and free it up, free it up, wine and free it up, wine and free it up, every beat and edge, free it up, wine and free it up, every road is a say, free it up, wine and.
This is Mission Catwalk Season 6, the Celebrity Edition. 12 designers will join 3 celebrity teams to compete week after week for a chance at a designer-celebrity collaboration. Over $2 million in cash and prizes to be won. Who will complete this mission? Who will rule the catwalk?
Carnival is not really my thing. It is sort of out of my comfort zone right now.
Listen, if there ever was a challenge that I'm going home and this is the one, I'm telling you.
Now everybody sing along.
The budget was small. For me, it was difficult being able to find the materials that I wanted for the outfit that I wanted to make. So I'm gonna improvise. Hopefully that works.
Rochelle don't really care for Colette.
Nobody likes you. I don't mind if nobody wants to pay for it. You do what you want to do. Yeah, but don't talk about do what you want. Talk about whatever I want. Oh no, I understand.
Today, Colette asked me if I play hypocrite for talk to her. So, I said I need to play hypocrite for talk to you because I just not take whatever you do as an offense. I just not paying a man.
So Rochelle, apparently they've been congregating, right, to discuss me. And I don't know why anyone would want to discuss me. I'm an angel.
I was out of the vehicle, and as I stepped in, I just heard arguing.
Cross the line. I did. So what, Rochelle?
At the grace of God, let me not reach over and grab Colette today.
She needs to check her attitude some of the time, you know. But as I said before, I don't even think she realized what she behaved sometimes because she snap and then she come right back.
CAMPARI is a big brand, so to be able to work with a major company like that, and then I heard there's a possibility that this actual costume is going to make it to Carnival 2019, so that would be dope.
I washed my hair. It's a little thick, and I didn't have the time to, comb through, give it a proper treatment. So I think I have a good idea, I have a good design. But to be able to get that done in the allotted time is my goal, and to get it done well.
So with my design, I'm working on a high slit dress, and I'm using the CAMPARI print as an applique, and I'm going to add rhinestones and fringe to give a kind of 20s movement.
I am capable of much better things, so I'm trying to show that this week.
We got CAMPARI fabric. Initially, I chose another fabric for the base of my design. However, when I saw the CAMPARI fabric, I felt as though it would be a nicer mix with all the other fabrics that I got. And I don't know fully if I'm going to add or take away anything else just yet. But so far, I'm really excited about it.
I must be making the world's ugliest carnival costume. Trust me, I don't know. I have lame and you have to use a CAMPARI print, and I'm just completely out of my element.
Feathers is just like a, I guess like a little bit of oomph or like sprinkled on top of the cake. When I did Carnival, I didn't have feathers and my costume was lit.
Hi Mercy, how are you?
I'm alright. How are you?
You still tired? I'm great.
A bit.
Listen, make sure your brain is tired though.
I'll be making a swimsuit that looks like a lingerie. So I'll be making the stocking.
Okay.
And this part would be attached to the stocking. You know how lingerie looks?
So you think something like this would be ideal for Carnival? Lingerie with stockings and wire band head and all kind of something. I know that last week you never felt happy with what you brought to the table, and I felt that you could have done way better. So this week challenge, I really want you to up your game, do your research. No old fashioned around here. Remember, say a young picnic green girl.
So I should be done the sewing in the next hour, and then I can start and finish the piece for the back. I don't know what them call it, something there.
I love your design, by the way.
Thank you.
That looks like a big fancy cape.
Yeah.
What's on my arms?
So the cape is going to be connected underneath the shoulder, and then it's also going to be some like straps around the arms.
The cape lined on the inside?
I'm using like a sequins fabric.
Yeah.
So you can see right through it pretty much. I'm going to be making the corset out of.
Oh, okay. Is there a headpiece?
I'm thinking about doing a crown.
Yeah, man, you're good, man.
Yeah, it's going to be like see-through. It's a little sparkly something. So I think it'll be nice.
The piece on the chest just look like two eyes just peering at me. Was that intentional to make it look like a face?
It's skin. It's
I
skin.
like it. When I look at it, it look like the piece that's on the breast. They look like two eyes.
This was very expensive. I couldn't get a lot, but I want to add this to the, the arm.
Okay.
Find a way to do it nicely.
Where's the CAMPARI fabric going?
I'm gonna
Is it in the cape?
I'm gonna use it for the cape too, and for that very high neck piece that will be attached to the cape, and it's also going at the upper section of the bust. So if you look carefully, you see a line that goes across the bra section. It's going at the upper section of the bust.
Remember, you can look good from afar, but people are coming up close to the costume, so it needs to look good up close as well.
So finishing is important, I remember.
All right. What do you think?
I'm just happy to see what you guys are really doing, and this can maybe help to boost your confidence. But where this goes?
The bottom part.
Oh, down there, so?
Yeah. And then the top now I'm using to make the CAMPARI. You see, so see I'm applying the CAMPARI because it's light to a hard firm fabric section.
Okay, for the broad here. We are going to turn up this weekend. Don't worry about us or what. Take a look. Focus. Well, all the best to everybody. Never happy like me.
Who will complete this mission? Who will rule the catwalk? This segment was brought to you by Pablo's, the official fabric store for MissionCatwalk.
I don't have any cash.
No problem.
What's this?
This is your never miss a sale anywhere, anytime, very secure, accepts debit and credit cards device.
So we can use it?
Yup.
I can carry it anyway.
That's right.
So it only does this?
No.
You can also do this.
Is it safe? The best EMV chip technology.
Nice. Honey, how about this one?
So we can accept US and key card now?
Absolutely.
Can I see how much money the drivers collect?
Yup. Look at your tablet.
So I can see real-time transactions?
Yup. Even out there. In short, it's your NCB mobile card machine. Never miss a sale anywhere, anytime. Get yours today.
So put a
smile on your face and get in the mood.
Juicy patties.
Serious Jamaican food. Check out the menu, what a venue in your neighborhood.
Juicy patties.
Serious Jamaican food. Fried chicken, stewed chicken, in the juicy patty kitchen. Run down whatever you wish. Ackee and saltfish, breakfast, lunch and dinner. Come chill and get your fill, come eat with us. So delicious. So put a smile on your face and get in the mood.
Juicy patties.
Serious Jamaican food.
Juicy patties.
Who will complete this mission? Who will rule the catwalk?
We baila, baila, baila till we can't baila no more. And we step in line.
When I'm thinking about fabric, I think about locks, how a woman wants to feel. When I go fabric shop and I stretch the fabric to see its breakability, its elasticity, to see how good it is. So that's something, you know, I always do. But I like to embrace color, so that's why my fabric choices are always vibrant. Today I'm using like a red sheer sequins, and I'm really excited to show you all my look on the runway.
No habla, no speech, but man versatile in her body language. She love all my unorthodox technique. She never know a short man reaching heights like this. No, she wanna introduce me to my friends, all Papa and Mama too. Hold it. Unfortunately, the shot you told her, take it slow. So meanwhile, let me just hold it.
I basically done all my cuttings and started on the extravagant piece I'm making for the back.
I'm still working on the body section, and then I'm gonna, you know, move up to the headgear and accessories and ornaments that I plan to add.
Like, tell me about your carnival look.
I do want to represent the CAMPARI as best as possible. Because it's just mainly red and a touch of orange, I wanted to add some color, and I realized that.
Are these colors a part of CAMPARI's branding?
Yellow and orange, yes, more so red.
Okay.
So the dominant color is red.
You have a lot of detail. How are you going to achieve this in the time allotted?
I think like these little details, you know, I think I can move quickly with them.
But the finish must be good. You've had problems before with your finishing.
I have, haven't I?
This is the thing I'm talking about, your finishing. Look at that.
No man, I'm going to pick this out. I did it incorrectly.
But you shouldn't even have to pick it out. This should have been sewn properly. This is the problem we're having.
Focus, you know?
What?
Focus.
But this is episode 6, you know what I mean? This is not episode 1 or 2.
I can't afford to not focus.
Yeah.
And plus, I'm hoping I can get to insert breast cups in it. I'm going to finish it still, but
Hold on,
for
we
the
need insert
firmness.
breast cups. They should have already been in there. You have a lot of work to do. I don't know how you're going to get this done. And you're the queen of not getting stuff done.
Ouch.
You've been in the bottom of three, what, twice?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to really
get it done.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm doing a 2-piece bikini. When it's on though, it kind of looks like a monokini because the top actually loops through the side of the bikini area.
It's very sexy.
Thank you. I've learned so much. It's amazing how much I've learned. The fringe is also going to come on the underwear as well. Like,
okay.
It's gonna loop around, so you have the same style lines up here.
I feel like this top is already becoming your signature. You know how to do that well.
Okay.
I really want to see something grand and dramatic up top. Yeah. Maybe you might want to rethink this. I think this is quite demure. You already have this, I think you got the sexiness part already down below. We just need, wow.
So I'm using this at the back, and it will be covered with roses at the top.
And how will you attach this to the outfit?
This.
Ah, like a shoulder strap, okay.
These will be hanging from it, and at the top I will have these rings.
How does this look, say, CAMPARI?
I'm going for a lingerie look.
Okay. Are you going to make the leggings or the stockings from scratch?
I'm going to be using the two. It's a challenge, and I have to take on the challenge, so that's what I'm basically doing now.
And in the back, are you going to do a lace finish in the back? Because I mean, I really want her to be cinched into there. Into a zipper. Why a zipper back?
Because I don't have anything to put at the old.
Oh, you don't have any grommets?
Yeah.
I can't wait to see it. And I see a lot of CAMPARI here.
Not yet. This is just going to be the underpiece.
Okay.
So it's going to be a 2-piece swimsuit.
All right.
And then I'm also going to be adding some fringe detail on here, so it's almost going to look like...
So you're going to do a military effect with the fringe?
Yeah, right.
Where is the branding? I want to see it.
Okay. So far, I've been on the right track. So I'm hoping like it'll continue. It'll just be like a steady progress versus like regression. So I'm also going to do, this part was going to be a corset. So I'm going to do the corset out of the CAMPARI, and it's going to have a peplum as well. It's cut out, but it's not put together as yet.
It's not on this sketch. This is a new direction.
The plan was to do some wings, not really a cape, but more so fabric like draping down the side. And depending on how much fabric I have left, I wanted to do some fringe out of the sequence.
Like a leg warmer?
Yeah, kind of like that.
But I still don't see CAMPARI yet. That's my hesitation. It's like a hot mom going to the pool. It's not sexy. I want to drink an Aperol Spritz. What's not working out? The competition, the pressure, what?
This whole carnival thing for me is not working out. I just want to be sure that the model isn't naked on the runway. I know you're probably going to think it's because I'm a Christian or whatever. But even before I became a Christian, I've never been to carnival. I'm gonna walk up and no sun will beat me, I'm going behind no truck. It's just not my thing.
Who will complete this mission? Who will rule the catwalk? This segment was brought to you by the University of Technology, Jamaica.
Oranges, nature's gift to us. Sunshine, dewdrops, and fresh air give us the sweet succulence of pure orange juice. We just bottle it. Pure country orange juice. Taste the pure country difference. See what Buzz Magazine is all about. Health, fitness, fashion, and beauty. We've got the scoop on sex and relationships, sports, music, and entertainment. See yourself or spot the who's who on Buzz photo pages. Buzz, the Caribbean lifestyle magazine with a difference, keeping you in the know while you're on the go. Your personalities, your music, your entertainment, your lifestyle, your magazine. Buzz Caribbean Lifestyle Magazine. Get your copy now. Available at bookstores, pharmacies, and supermarkets island-wide.
Who will complete this mission? Who will rule the catwalk?
Renee, I'm disappointed because you really, really want this because you entered. And I'm disappointed that you want to give up. We all have to do things that we are not comfortable doing, but that's fashion. We have to take risks. We all have to do things in fashion that we really don't love, but maybe it's what bringing the money, maybe it's what pay the bills. And this challenge is just teaching you to step out of the box and step out of your comfort zone. Again, I make a lot of stuff I don't want to make. It eats me alive, but it pays the bills. And this is a challenge that's teaching you that. CAMPARI is a sponsor and you're paying for this. You just make it, honestly, it won't kill you. Come on, you're gonna get a hug. You're talented, I'm serious. That garbage dress you did, I still talk about it today. Come on, you can do something. Like there's no reason for you to give up at this point. You've gotten so far, honestly. Like you knew you were gonna get challenges that were really gonna, not be your taste level or your comfort zone. But you entered this competition because you clearly want to win.
I didn't really want to do like traditional costume, like a bikini and underwear. So I went to...
Why not? It's carnival. So
it's carnival, but I wanted to fuse fashion and carnival. So I'm doing an elaborate headpiece, basically like a flower crown and exaggerated veil, and she's going to have like a cape, so when she opens out her hands, there's like red fabric flowing, so I'm doing that out of the organza.
You've come quite a way already. Just make it fun, it's carnival. Like yeah. I want to really feel the spirit of today, so just make it really, really fun. Okay. Alright?
Definitely. Good. A woman that drinks CAMPARI, she's confident, she's sexy, so my queen is going to be in all red, and I'm incorporating the CAMPARI print and she's going to have like a huge flower crown and almost like a veil.
If I can execute the way I want it, if I can execute this design the way I want it to be executed, I'm excited about the runway. Carnival costumes are very sexy.
If time allows, I can do the wings thing that I have in my head. But the way things are tracking right now, I don't know if that's going to happen. And the queen of the carnival is probably going to end up looking like a worker bee because it's just not happening.
Why am I not like the runway, you know?
Who will complete this mission? Who will rule the catwalk? This segment was brought to you by Singer.
Back to school done, but mega money a run! From now to October 20, Cash Pot Mega Pot a run more money pan the gold mega ball! Yes! We can win $1,040 and up with any extra $10 mega ball bet, and the silver mega ball come back, so we can win $560 and up! Plus, with the new green mega ball, we can win $460 and up. I still only 2 white ball in the mega pot, but with all a 3 mega ball every draw, it's easier to win a mega ball! Go Supreme Ventures now, cause Cash Pot Mega Money a run!
Morning, sell one of those honey bun cinnamon roll, please.
We don't have any more honey bun cinnamon roll.
Honey bun.
Who will complete this mission? Who will rule the catwalk?
Umbrella.
Hello designers and hello celebrity team leaders. Welcome to the catwalk. And welcome to our viewers across the Caribbean. Our designers were asked to create a costume for the CAMPARI Carnival Queen, and the winning design will be featured in the upcoming CAMPARI Carnival. The judges will score your designs as they go down the catwalk, and one will be named the winner and one will be going home. The judges deciding your fate will be Senior Associate Editor at the Jamaica Observer, Miss Novi McDonald White, International Menswear Designer Carlton Brown, and our guest judge, Brand Communication Manager at CAMPARI, Alison Solomon. Now let's see your designs. Good luck.
You know it is, you know we go. You know. For the longest while we're jamming in the party, and you're waiting on me, pushing everything right back on top of me, yeah. But if you think you're gonna get away from me, you better change your mind. You're going home. You're going home with me tonight. Let me hold you, go caress my body. You got me going crazy. You turn me on, turn me on. Let me charm you. Sky when it all on me, got my python hollering for mercy, yeah. Then I whisper in her ear, so I harder, and then she said to me, boy, just push that thing, push it harder back on me. So let me hold you, go caress my body. You got me going crazy. You turn me on, let me jam you, go wine harder on me. You got me going crazy. Turn me on, girl, just hug me, kiss me, squeeze me, hug me, kiss and caress me, hug me, kiss me, squeeze me, hug me, kiss and caress me. When I get on, I go get me tonight. Yeah. If she thinks the bad man, I go fight. Me don't feed her with popcorn, that's right. Walk on play with I fight.
she wears that dress. The way she moves in the fabric with finesse.
Okay, we're going to bring your models out for one final look and then bring you back to the catwalk.
I want to be like...
Sparks, tell us about your Carnival Queens.
Alright, I'm actually seeing one of the designs for the first, so it seems as though there is an alteration that was made. Let's start with Colette's piece. I like it because it highlights the CAMPARI and the use of the contrast with the gold and the red. With respect to Kiwana's outfit, I also love the use of the tassels. It's not something that I see often on carnival costumes. I think the top would probably look better on a model with a bigger bust line, and I would have changed the shoes because it looks more like a warrior kind of costume to me. So I thought maybe the footwear, I would have changed that.
Angel, tell us about your Carnival Queens.
My carnival pieces, I appreciate the look, and especially the earrings. So she created it out, with the CAMPARI brand. I mean, it's definitely working. It's not over the top because usually sometimes less is more, but she owns it. The other look for me, she embodied the whole queen effect with with the thing that's going on at the back, and I can appreciate that. So I see effort put into this with the time that they had.
Perry?
You can see there's a variation. One is a good queen and one is a bad queen. But I think they both, evoked the true essence of the CAMPARI brand. I think both would look amazing in their own right on the road in terms of functionality.
All right, let's see what the judges think. Thank you.
Who will complete this mission? Who will rule the catwalk? This segment was brought to you by Phase 3 Productions. Will complete this mission? Who will rule the catwalk?
Okay, let's bring out the designers. There are 6 of you remaining. Let's bring out your models. Rochelle, tell us about your look, please.
Okay, so when we got this challenge, I thought when I think CAMPARI, I think sexy, risque, fierce. So I wanted to do a monokini with different lines and elements to add a little bit of sexiness. I added bling, and I used dowels and put fabric on it to create drama, given that we weren't able to use feathers. So this is how to create drama and movement as she went down the runway.
I think your outfit had impact. Could have a little more, but I think the impact is there when she holds it up. But if she's not holding it up, it's and sometimes you don't know when that photographer is going to grab you when you're reveling down the road on Carnival Day, and you want to always look like the queen, and you're ready for that shot with the drama and the excitement. Nice costume. I wish for some reason I just wish we could see the drama at all time without her having to hold her hands up like this.
Pretty good, and you compliment your other team member as well, so you can actually see some kind of relationship going on there. So I think this is your best work possibly yet, as skimpy as it is.
you got a challenge and you challenge the challenge. You know what I mean? It's okay. I mean, it could do more.
I think this could have been wings. So maybe if you had more time, you could have attached it so that, you know, given that you don't have feathers, you could have used these as wings so that she wouldn't have to be carrying it. And it doesn't matter what she's doing, because when she's doing a wine, she obviously won't be able to be.
Thank you, Rochelle. Mercy, tell us about your look, please.
When I got the challenge, I immediately thought of a red rose because CAMPARI is sexy and romantic. So I got the idea to do a red rose ring at the back using tulle and fabric to make the roses. And I used the CAMPARI fabric to make a corset to mimic a lingerie because it's sexy. So that's what I was trying to achieve right here.
I like the fact that she doesn't need to do anything to show off the costume at all. She can just drink and wine all day and look fantastic.
Responsibly though.
Drink responsibly all day and look fantastic doing it.
The challenge that I have with this is a wreath that you have on her back, because I'm not understanding why you would have used a rose to create a wreath. It looks as if you're going to kill her. I know she has to drink responsibly, but I thought she had a little bit too much. Hence why you buried her at the end of the road march.
Yeah, I found this one honestly unattractive.
I get that you were going for drama, but thinking that this could be a regular costume, right? Because remember, a regular costume would have had some feathers. So if you're replacing the feathers with the tulle and the roses, it's not dramatic enough, I don't think.
Thank you, Mercy. Kiwana, tell us about your look, please.
Hello, judges. So when we got the CAMPARI challenge, the first thing that came to my mind was that CAMPARI is a pretty strong drink, in my opinion. So I thought about like a CAMPARI army or CAMPARI nation, and I wanted to have the queen kind of be like the general. That's why I did the general style shoulder pads. And also I did a bit of detailing, like a harness in the front.
I'm not seeing queen in this any at all, Kiwana. I mean, I get the general concept, but this is a carnival queen challenge. It's not sexy, it's, I don't know, I'm disappointed. I don't even know where to start.
Where the fringes end, that's where the costume actually ends for me, which I found disappointing.
For me, with 12 hours, you spend 10 on the shoulder, the tassels, and the next 2 trying to put something together. Something is off. Because I mean, with those tassels, put it on your shoulders and you're good to go. That's the look.
I really don't like the fabric that you use for the skirt, and I don't think the sleeves were necessary. I think you should have stopped there or have the tassels on her bare skin. It doesn't look like a full outfit. It looks like pieces thrown together. It doesn't look like a complete look.
Thank you, Kiwana. Renee, tell us about your look, please.
All right, so when I received the challenge, I was stumped for a bit because I'm not very into carnival. So I researched, and the costumes I saw, of course, were outside of the constraints of what we're to design with. So I said, okay, I want movement and sheen. So I went for lame, and I chose tassels as a theme to go with, because I wanted to capture the vibe of CAMPARI, the fun, the movement, the vivacity, things like that.
So Renee, you weren't allowed to use the typical feathers. So then you really had to just go blah, nothing?
By the time I found my way, and what I would have, because I bought all this lame, and then the lame just couldn't create the, yeah, I was just treading deep water with this one, completely out of my element.
She looks like she grabbed up last year's costume and got a bikini bottom and threw some tassel around it, and that's it. And then she remember, oh, I'm in the CAMPARI team, so let me get these earrings, you know?
I actually like your model. I like the styling of the model, you know, the hair, the makeup, the earrings. But something you should have borrowed bits and pieces from somewhere else to finish it. Because it has a start. So unfortunately, it doesn't have a finish.
From the neck down, it's a mess. thank God she had the cup in her hand because that really adds some value to it.
It's not a queen costume, but it's not a carnival costume either. It's a dancer costume. I can see her on a stage dancing. I think it's very sexy. I think it's very pretty, but it's just not carnival.
Like promotional girls. One of them girls, right? That's what it is.
Thank you, Renee. Stephen, tell us about your look, please.
Good day, judges. So when I think about CAMPARI, I think about bold, sexiness, and confidence. Those are things that I wanted to incorporate in my carnival look. I didn't really want to take a traditional approach and create like a two-piece swimsuit. I wanted to do more of like a couture carnival garment. So, like I said, CAMPARI represents a luxury drink. So I did entirely hand-stitched dress with high slits for that sex appeal. And she's the queen, so she has to be bold and impactful. So I did this dramatic headpiece to complement the details and the silhouette in the gown. And I also used the CAMPARI fabric that they gave us to create like a straight line just to make the model look a bit more statuesque and tall and confident.
And she does look like a statuesque queen. Absolutely beautiful. I love the costume from head to toe. And even though it's not showing the usual amount of skin, it looks very regal, very elegant, but still sexy because all the leg is out, you know? And she does look like a queen because you're at the head of the band. So at the end of the day, you can, you know, bring the drama a little bit more.
The dress is gorgeous and I love your interpretation in terms of going haute couture, but don't forget that you've got to be able to walk. You know, it has to be functional, eh? Yeah. Right, I mean, she's a queen. She has to go from the beginning to the end and still look gorgeous as opposed to, you know, that panel. That aside, nice job. Especially the treatment of the costume.
It's important when clothes hit the runway, movement is important, right? And you're a thinker and you're a doer. Job well done.
Thank you, man.
This for me is my favorite. It's just so dramatic and it looks like a queen. I think you're the only one who actually got that right. She is the queen of the carnival.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
And what you must remember, you know?
I'm from Trinidad.
Thank you, Stephen.
I'm roots.
Colette, tell us about your look, please.
Good day, judges. When I thought about the challenge, I wanted to create impact more in the design. So I thought strong and formidable, such as the brand, that is CAMPARI. And Amazon came to mind, especially with the leader of the band. And I also wanted to add sex appeal to echo my fellow contestants. You think of sexy when you think CAMPARI. So, you know, in the design, I wanted to show a lot of skin and make it really sex appealing.
I'm not loving this one at all. The only thing I like is how the bikini bottom is cut. It's a really sexy high cut, so that will pull your eye in. But after that, right here is just all a mess. There's just too many ideas. The wiring, the fringe, the chain, the black, it's just too much. It's too confusing for me.
The cut of the maillot is, I think it's just too high. By the end of the day, I would imagine she's going to be super uncomfortable. It's not working for me at all.
The wires in the front alone, I mean, I can tell her from now, by the time she starts doing that, blisters.
She's going to be sore. Look at the
Can you lift your arms? No?
My point.
How are you going to revel in that?
You know, it's removable.
The sun, the movement, start sweat, as Nova said, very uncomfortable. That's going to be gone. So by the time she reached not even one block, the costume is all over the floor because she need to be comfortable.
I would like to see it without everything.
And if the wiring is really removable, can you remove it?
Yeah, remove the wiring. Oh, that's not attached to that. That actually looks much better.
Yeah.
And the key thing in fashion is less is more.
This looks much better, and then you could have done something dramatic above. Because you have so much going on here, you could have given her something on her head or something.
Thank you, Colette. When I call your name, please step forward.
will complete this mission? Who will rule the catwalk? This segment was brought to you by Garnier Fructis.
L'Oreal Paris presents New Colorish Shine. Turn on your shine. Turn on your power. Lacquered color, addictive application. Turn on your attitude. New Colorish Shine. From L'Oreal Paris. Turn on your shine.
This is the final runway showdown for Mission Catwalk, the Celebrity Edition. Be there to see which celebrity team will rule the catwalk. Saturday, November 10 at 7 p.m. at the Formal Gardens at Devon House. Turn heads on the Mission Catwalk red carpet and enjoy the spectacular collections from our top 3 celebrity teams. Tickets available at Devon House and Kenya Linton Boutique. This is the ultimate celebrity runway showdown.
So put a smile on your face and get in the mood.
Juicy patties.
Serious Jamaican food. Check out the menu, what a venue in your neighborhood.
Juicy patties.
Serious Jamaican food. Fried chicken, stewed chicken, in the juicy patty kitchen. Run up whatever you wish. Ackee and saltfish, breakfast, lunch and dinner. Come chill and get your fill, come eat with us. So delicious. So put a smile on your face and get in the mood.
Juicy patties.
Serious Jamaican food.
Juicy patties.
Who will complete this mission? Who will rule the catwalk?
When I call your name, please step forward. Mercy, Rochelle, and Stephen. Your designs were the strongest we saw this week. And one of you will be the winner of this mission, and your costume will be featured in the next CAMPARI Carnival. Stephen, congratulations. You are the clear winner of this mission. You may leave the catwalk.
I'm just so happy that I won this particular challenge because, like I said, coming from the land of Carnival, it would have been a shame if I didn't. So I'm looking forward to just moving on now and keep embracing all the opportunities and hopefully killing it each time.
Rochelle, excellent job. You may leave the catwalk. Mercy, good job. You may leave the catwalk. Renee, Colette, Kiwana, your designs are the weakest we saw this week. Renee, we struggled with this. I think it was underwhelming to not see the drama, but when in doubt, less is more. And you lucked out. You have a beautiful model who really rocked what you were able to put together. You have one more shot. Kiwana, Colette, this was very disappointing. The judges absolutely struggled with this one. Both were equally overdone and just completely missed the mark. And I'm sorry, you're both out. You may leave the catwalk.
This was probably my worst challenge yet, obviously. It was just difficult. And I kind of knew, like in the middle of my design process, I was like, this is hard. So I wouldn't say that I'm surprised. I was hoping that I would like scrape by.
To this day, I basically hand-tacked what she was wearing and she suffered a lot of pin injuries, you know. She's a trooper. But yeah, it happens. It's a competition, you know. At some point you may get cut, so you prepare yourself for it, and I prepared myself for it, and I wish the other contestants the best.
On the next episode of Mission Catwalk.
For your next mission, you will create a mini collection for a socialite's holiday wardrobe.
So this is almost the end of the road and I feel like everybody's feeling the pressure.
I think most people though are really, really tired, and it shows in the designs as well.
It's not showing growth. Like the last dress, you've done that in episode 1 and 3. And you combined it and give me a high slit. This, I think I can get this anywhere. It doesn't scream festivity, it doesn't scream excitement, or just to say I belong in the top 3.
The third look looked like you just draped fabric just to cover her.
It really is that bad.
It just looks very dispatched.
That right away, that's a waste of money.
but one of you will be in the finals. Who will complete this mission? Who will rule the catwalk?
It was a disaster. Really wasn't impressed by any of the designers, so to speak, but my two designers, I really don't know what happened.
I want to be like.
My ambassador. C'est my ambassador. C'est my ambassador. I don't know. Then there were 4. I just made Angela buckle it out now. Sparks. Electricity plug out. How come? GPS. No team members left? God knows.
Star with a diamond in her eye. She is the ruler of the catwalk in the sky.
She had one scene.
Yeah.
You okay?
That's pretty much all it takes. My house is still intact, 2 persons left, so they have to just bring their A game, and I'm going to stay on top of them like a leech to make sure that whatever challenge they get is executed. And they just raise the bar and just come out of them comfort zone and go hard now, because this is the crackdown time.
The game can be cruel. What would you do? Don't you want to rule?
Who will complete this mission? Who will rule the catwalk? Mission Catwalk is brought to you by
NCB key card. I feel everybody. I feel everybody.